Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Bean here. I'm here with
Connor and Jason, the producer.
The producer. Oh, dude, I was gonna forget him again.
Episode 6.
I believe, yeah, we're at 6. We've been slacking a little bit, but we're here. We're back.
Slacking.
We went to regional. 2 of us got sick. Then you
Yeah.
went on vacation.
I had the flu. I died.
I had a sinus infection, and then you went on vacation the following week.
And then I think we were all sick going to like West Virginia.
I think we got sick there.
Yeah.
No, I got sick from my daddy.
Well, that's what got us too. Actually, my sick was different than his sick, so.
Yeah, you were like puking, weren't you?
Shut up, guys. Let's go.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm
Anyways.
tweaking today, guys.
Tweak? I don't think you can say that.
Yeah, too much booger sugar.
And here we go. Speaking of booger sugar, let's get a fast pace into the new set that dropped this week. You want to say the name of that wonderful set?
It comes out tomorrow for us, but Maze of the Masters drops the 14th or something.
What do you feel about this? What do you think about this set?
I like that there's secret rares in the box that are actually easier to pull if you just buy boxes, which kind of gives an incentive to buy boxes because there's only 6 secret rares, and you get 2 secret rares per box.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I do like the pull rate, but I mean, I think there were some solid reprints in here too.
If you want a Sword Soul deck,
it's
it's like $2.
very good opinion on this set.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
As a vendor, the set fucking sucks. As a vendor.
As a
player, the set is absolutely amazing for reprints.
Yeah. I mean, did you know? Well, the Gladiator Beast cards got reprinted, so like
all the ones that were randomly money.
Yeah.
Edison Glad Beast.
Edison. Yeah, there's an Edison Glad Beast deck running around here or there.
It gives you Herculenos reprint.
Did they reprint? They didn't reprint a War Chariot though.
They did.
Did they?
War Chariot.
Yep.
The only thing that didn't come in this box was Gazaris.
Ooh.
The fusion, which is fine because Herculenos was way more expensive. Gazaris got reprinted in one of the rarity collections.
The Heralds, Herald of Orange Light, purple, green.
The Melodious players.
Angel Statue.
Azaroon, yeah.
Yep.
Azaroon got reprinted.
Angel Statue got reprinted in there, so like there was a lot of good reprints in this set.
Big one, Molcharmy Perillia.
Ooh.
My favorite Molcharmy card. I love the artwork.
I love
of that
it.
card.
I love the Jill Jellyfish.
Yeah, that's a good reprint. They look to be short printed though.
Very. I wonder, has anyone looked up like the percentages on like the CR for the Perillia?
When I watched stuff online, I have not seen it. It's like 70 of them out of 15 cases.
They are beautiful.
Yeah, that's.
Have you seen the pictures, Jason?
No, the Ultra Rare is not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so the CR has to be way better looking.
Yeah. I mean, the CRs are amazing. I saw a CR Tachyon get pulled today, and it looked amazing.
They're cheap too. The set's pretty cheap. Yep. Tachyons are only $70, $75 as of right now. Could do.
The only thing I didn't like about this set is it's 7 card packs. For some reason, I feel like it should be 9.
Well, that's just how side sets are.
Yeah, unfortunately,
it still worked out because the set's so actually small. It doesn't matter.
Tell you what,
3 play sets of every not super alternate, like all the commons.
Yeah, let's go back to sets where they don't have supers.
Please.
And actually make good pull rates again. Bring money back. But I'm just being a young boomer. Let's talk about this first card.
The big one? The big one in the room?
The big one in the room. The one that everyone's chasing in this set. Tachyon.
7th Tachyon.
7th Tachyon, that's what it is.
What a card. So if you do not know what this card does, you reveal a number card from 101 to 107.
Very important.
And you add a card with the same level/rank or attribute, correct?
It has to be the same attribute and level, right?
It's attribute or typing.
Or typing.
Match to the rank.
Yep.
Yeah, rank to level.
So there's some cool ones, but the main one, there's 2 light level 4s.
Yep.
And there's a light fairy level 5.
Yep. So that's going to give you your
the water level 5, that's the Ragna Zero Chaos form.
Yeah.
Is water 5 fairy. So you can search Lancia off of it still because it's a fairy 5. And
so if you don't want to buy the more expensive guy?
Yeah, and then you could let you search for water 5s for other decks. Like sharks.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, I mean, to be fair, when that card first arrived in the OCG, people were playing the Ouroboros like hand ripped with the sharks with it just for because you just reveal that
Oh,
stuff.
wait till the Magistus cards come out.
The
Just you wait.
Magistus.
That stuff's crazy.
But let's not forget about another drawback to this card is it's going to lose really easily to draw. Makes more.
And you have to put a card on the bottom of the deck.
Yep, you have to put a card
You
back.
have to. It's a -1 inherently. This card's just worse than Bonfire overall.
It is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It does add Lancia. That is important.
That is very important.
So if you just go first, you have even more Lancias.
That's 6 Lancias.
So, the Horus deck per se, if you search, I don't know if any of them are light.
Nope.
But if you play it mixed with something else that you can tag on, since you get locked in XYZs and Horus only XYZs anyways, you can put the Horus monsters that aren't Horus itself on the bottom. It's not Imseti, so then you can dump it.
That is true.
It helps with decks that you want to put stuff on the bottom.
Put back into the deck. No, I agree on that. I mean, it can fix decks, but it's also going in egg one. Especially with the horse stuff. Like, that's how I feel every time I resolve Tomb. The Horus field spell.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime I have to put a card back on, I just feel like I'm so behind.
That card hurts.
Yeah. So.
I'm thinking about how to fit this in Crystal Beast. Because you can put Rainbow Dragon back on the bottom.
Either you're playing at max priority, or you're not playing it at all.
I'm playing commons.
You're not playing it at all. Nothing resolves. It says right on the bottom of your text.
Your Ruby Carbuncles once per turn.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, pal.
That's
once
fine.
per
I
turn
only
and
do
only
once per
once that turn.
Once per duel.
Once
per duel is crazy.
But this card, I don't know. I feel like it's going to drop in price. I think it's very hyped up right now. I think we should definitely. I think Connor said it earlier today.
There's an argument that you don't even play this card in pure Ryziel and you just play Desire still. There's an argument. I think it's kind of wrong, but
well, I mean,
you have 3 Bonfire. You still have your max amount of starters that you've been had. So like more starter cards is nice that are guaranteed starter cards. But Pot of Desire is such a strong card; it just draws 2.
It does, but you're also losing like 10 cards.
So where we just play all
And your
9?
deck that doesn't care if you lose 10 cards in your deck.
They said the
I'm
same.
only talking about Pure.
Yeah.
Mitsurugi obviously plays this card.
Seriously though, is there a world where we just play 3 pot, 3 Tachyon, 3 Bonfire just because?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I've definitely playtested 0 with this card yet because it's not on DB ranked yet.
What, the Tachyon?
Yeah.
How does Mitsurugi play that card? What's that target?
No, you just play it for more X.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You just get more
And you only make XYZs in that deck.
That's fair.
So your deck bricks even less now, which is a problem for that deck.
That is a big problem.
Gives you
for the
6 starters instead of not being able to play Desires.
9. Because of Bonfire.
I was thinking 3. Oh, I was talking about for the Ryzo engine itself. The 3 Tachyon, 3 Bonfire, 3 spell starters.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's very tight in the Mitsurugi deck. But I'd have to practice some numbers there.
We gotta practice a little bit. We've been a little rusty lately.
I have been rusty, but I mean, there's not
I've
really
been playing.
many events coming up around us at least. I think our next one is South Park in
April.
I believe so.
I've been waiting for this card specifically so I could play Pure specifically because I don't like any other version.
Fair. That's completely fair.
I like Pure because I get to play Book of Moon. Shout out Book of Moon.
And
What
6
are you gonna
charms
do?
if you want.
I lost my
Dude,
third
6
secret
charms.
rare Book of Moon. Somebody stole it from me. I'm convinced somebody came in my house and they stole it. And I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna when I get my hands on you.
It's actually his cat.
If it's dude, Timothy would never do that.
Timothy would take your Book of Moon. I can see him eating it.
That's not funny, dude.
I can't hear you over my platinums. The better rarity.
Yeah, buy them commons though.
Now, all right, and we're gonna move on to our next thing in the Maze of Masters here, the Odeon card / Apophis.
Apophis Odeon Temple of the King deck that doesn't have a name.
Yeah, what do you think about this, Connor?
So I think the deck in a grindy position is very good. But the best deck in the format outgrinds almost anything with 1 card starter and inherently negates every card by popping it because they're all continuous.
That I agree. I agree 100%. And then I think it's gonna have a rough Malice matchup also.
Yeah, I think if the format slows down, this deck is very scary.
It is fun to watch this deck online. Let's go, cool, activate, chain detonator. Activate, chain detonator. Activate, chain detonator. Activate, negate your entire board. Detonator does nothing. And you just lost all your materials. Because one of the trap monsters says negate all the cards on your opponent's field equal to your trap monsters. You can do like a 5-chain interruption. It's really
yeah. That's
it's
hard
to get
a
there.
lot. Yeah, that's tough.
That's a lot.
And the things that are getting your pieces also have to stay face up to resolve.
I'll tell you what's really good in this deck is that counter trap. That's insane. Because A, you can play in practically anything as long as you have like a lot of spells and traps, but it inflicts damage, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, dude,
You
this counter
need
traps real fun in Labyrinth too.
yeah, nice time card.
Labyrinth,
you need Silhouette Rabbit for this deck.
Dude.
Key card. New OTS Ulti. Go to your local OTS and sign up.
Steal from Walmart.
Support your local game store.
Support your local game store.
Oh my god.
Forgot about Silhouette Rabbit. That's
Yeah, you
actually. Yeah, I did. I forgot about him.
Yeah, you
He's
have
not
dementia.
important. He's
Yeah.
not important anymore. He hasn't been important for a while. Ever since Snake Eyes, at least.
Didn't you lose to Blue Eyes today?
That's a whole different
Dude,
conversation.
Can
There's
we
a whole
little
different conversation.
little side conversation? Isn't Blue Eyes like the most fun deck to play against?
I'm so tired of my like. All right, I'm just gonna say it. Like, structure decks for a format are awesome if you're broke.
If you're broke,
If you're broke, that's awesome. Like I
if
loved
you
it
can
like 10
afford the
years
Lordly
ago.
loads, that's 2 Ryziel cores.
That is, listen. If you're broke, I like structure deck formats, but when you get your money up,
Can we talk about
That's
every
awesome.
time that there's a structure deck format in the game, a set right before or right after has $100 spell card.
oh, every time
The Dino, you need a diagram.
Diagrams.
You need Signet Mining for Sound Grade. Now you
Yep.
need Primite Lordly Load. What's going on, guys?
In defense, at least Blue Eyes plays without the Primite cards.
Yeah, terribly.
Terribly.
It's a good start.
It's got
Where?
9.
What?
It's got 9 starter cards, 12 starter cards if you play the horse dude. The Neo Kaiser Seahorse.
Okay,
Yeah,
the one that changed from a sea serpent to a dragon.
Yeah. It's full combo by itself.
You know the card was about to get played on me. I just scooped it up real quick because I didn't want to read that.
I
and
refuse.
I went straight to game 3, and I won in time.
That's the only way he wins, people.
Sometimes.
That's
Hey, I
a
saw-
joke.
I saw someone secret barrel someone today for a game.
It was their second locals ever, and they got secret barreled in
I felt
time.
so bad because they were like, "How's time work?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh,
Unfortunately, not very well.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's opinions across the board on that."
What's the third deck in this Maze of the Master set? I believe it's the Union Monsters.
Ooh, the Union
I did not
Monsters.
get a picture for that one.
We don't have a picture for it because we're not going to be on the topic for very long.
Because the next deck after that is way more impressive.
I really
degenerate.
like the Union Monsters.
I love ABC. He loves ABC.
The ABC
Actually,
stuff I pulled out, I literally gave to Bing because he asked for it 2 months ago.
Yeah,
That was an
Avengers
actual
come
cheap
out.
structure deck format.
I like that. I liked that format. That was an
That was a
actual-
great format. I've thought about almost making a Time Wizard decks
that-
for that format.
And guess what? It came back. I think it was 2022 for Chicago too, because like you were playing.
Oh,
just
the
pile.
Therion stuff?
Yeah,
Of ABC?
yeah.
And
And
I almost got him to play that for Nets.
I almost
One of
but
our
I
buddies
went out.
tapped with it. Vince Campana.
Yeah. he
Shout
got
out the old
32.
man. Shout out the old fuck.
man. Shout out old man Vince. He's gonna 2-0 you now just for saying that.
He beat me out one regional.
You be.
I drew on. I didn't draw unplayable. I lost to 1 negate, and I went second. He's reading the cards right now. He's unprepared.
I am very unprepared for
He's
these
not a
cards.
very prepared person. That's why.
I'm gonna read these all later.
You know, he hasn't been to testing one time this week.
Yes, I
X-
have.
X-
One
X-Cross.
time.
I've been charging him.
I've been paying him $1 for him to get to show up, and he's just been taking my money. He's been taking my money, and he can't get a haircut, dude. You
not really-
guys
that's
don't
a
see
lot.
the back of his
You
head.
can't get a
The
haircut on a
neck
bald spot.
hairs on this
That's
man.
right. That's what I like. You're coming at me right now? There's a lot.
I'm gonna be coming at you.
Hey, all right, listen.
The X Cross for the Union stuff is the only card I think is relevant for the ABC cards, by the way. I think, hence why it's an ultra rare. The fusion only gives you another fusion that is link based instead of XYZ based.
The one fusion gets out the other fusion, right? Cheats out the.
I'm not talking about the Union one. I'm talking about the XYZ. It does what the other ABC one did, except it does for links or X. It does a different extra deck monster.
While he reads the card, Jason, the lovely producer, fakes my name. So now you guys know what my name actually is spelled.
It's actually spelled.
Yeah, Bean of Games, or known as Justin Bean, is what we like to call it not nice, and told me to spell it incorrectly.
Listen.
He's mean to me, guys.
So,
He keeps taking my money, not showing up. You know,
listen.
he's on my team, dude. I've been trying to help him out.
We could literally settle this on a private duel any day you want, and we can even post it.
Dude, I
Yeah,
hate watching you get
what
smoked.
format? Full power tier? I would love for both of us
you
to
could
figure it
name-
out.
You could name any format. On balance, off balance, I'm better than you.
Dude,
Alright.
I got you. No, I already know a format, and I'll even tell you what deck you can play, and where he can play whatever the fuck he wants.
Hit me. What format?
Original Pendulum Full Pepe.
I might got your number on that one.
Yeah, right. I
You don't even know what Chaos Trap Hole does. No. Exactly. All right, next deck.
I'm trying to. There's a lot in that format. Next deck.
Tachyon. Does he's got a card for it? I don't have to hold this up. Tachyon. Jason knows a lot more about this, so he will begin yapping now.
It's the only FTK in the format.
That's
it
good.
uses number 100 and Catapult Turtle. But the only thing I actually care about, personally, is that Tachyon Cloud Dragon, if it's added to your hand for any reason, you special summon it like Poplar. And then you contribute to summon other Tachyon monsters.
How's the deck going second into a board? Is it rough?
It's a one-card FTK starter, either way. If
Like
you
going
don't
into
do
a
the
detonator?
FTK, you can bring out, was it 90s? Whatever the two rank 8s are. And it's really easy. There's only so many detonator materials you can do.
Do you have this whole deck?
No, because I need more of the secret rares. But
Do you have a Catapult Turtle?
We probably have a Catapult. So.
I'm like 99% sure I had an OG Catapult.
There should be a super beat up one in the Ultra Old Binder.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But the Swartz Dragon is a one-card combo, so when it's summoned, that's fine. You can detonate, blow it up. It's still summoning the other monster, and now I have a free material that you can't blow up. It's just like playing ice, but with more restrictions.
More restriction. That's what I like. Playing lesser decks with more restrictions.
And Tachyon in this deck is way better.
Broken.
Half the cards that are monsters search for Tachyon cards.
Yeah, I guess
And
that's fair.
Tachyon adds any card in the deck almost.
Yeah.
Catapult Turtle will never leave my side.
Even if Catapult Turtle gets banned, this deck is still playable, and you just play rank 8 Dragon Control.
You might be able to play horse monsters. We've come to that conclusion.
And I'm sure, as Bean got mad about it, there's a way to play this stuff with the Blue Eyes deck, because those are also level 8 dragons.
I don't mind. I just hate seeing like structure decks running everywhere. I'm just like, come on.
Yeah, but it'd be rank
Stop.
8 Control Tachyon Blue Eyes.
That'd be a little. If I lost to that, I wouldn't be too upset. I'd be
I
upset, but not too upset.
still think the Horus Blue Eyes is the most fun version of the deck, because it's just rank 8 spam.
Okay.
It gets shut down, but it's Horus, and it's cool. But the deck it uses Swartz, and then I didn't realize that the whole combo ended with 100 being over 9,000. Connor explained the combo to me earlier. He's like, this used to be an OTK. I'm like, now it's an FTK.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what they use. I heard about the Catapult Turtle. That's all I heard at
I
locals
kept hearing
today.
it. Yeah,
It's
I
the
kept
same
hearing
thing.
about
You
it.
do the number 100, make it over 8,000 attack, and then Catapult flock it.
Working at your local game store, I'm just letting you guys know, if you ever get a job at a local game store, you hear a lot about a lot of stuff that you don't care about.
You don't get paid enough to hear about it.
That
Yep.
is 100% true.
This guy talks to me every Thursday,
Everything.
and I just have to sit there and take it.
And then he forces him to come here and do this.
Yep. He said you can't go to
He's
Taco
under-
Bell with your friends.
He's under a $1 contract with me right now.
I am. He's cooked. I just want you guys to know that.
Cooked.
He's cooked.
Okay, let's.
Yeah.
But outside that, I think we really touched on a lot on that set so far.
But we do have a second topic for the
Ooh,
episode,
we
not
do
just
have a
Maze,
second.
which is kind of lackluster for the most part.
Great for players, bad for vendors.
Say the damn thing.
Ooh. Whoa. No streaming for YCS Vegas this weekend. Okay.
Is that this
That's
weekend or next weekend?
This weekend, right?
It's next week.
It's next weekend. Next weekend.
My money
It's
is
next weekend.
My money's
I
on
think.
Saturday, banless, then YCS happens.
Well, that's a topic because if they do it like the last YCS, and there's no streaming.
Yeah, how are we gonna see it? That's what I don't understand about the no streaming.
Well, from my understanding, from what I gathered, apparently the venue didn't like communicate or cooperate or whatever it is with Konami, and they just didn't come on an agreement of what to do or money wise, or I'm not entirely sure with Konami, and it was just a whole bunch of miscommunication. So finally they just reached a point of like, okay, you guys can't stream there. And like, it's not the first, so I'll put it this way, it's not the first time this has happened, because it happened in YCS Philly a couple years ago, but this is kind of one of those events you don't want to miss. This is like one of the biggest events ever, to be honest.
Yeah, 3v3 events are the most enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, 100%.
You get a lot of top players at the top tables because there's not a lot of variance.
Nope.
Because it's 3 matches, that's nine games for the better player to win.
There's also
Better players.
Yeah.
It's in Vegas, which means people are just gonna go because it's Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
That's true.
YCS Vegas's were always big, and since they've mainly been 3v3s now
Yeah.
for the last 3 years, right? People get excited about it.
Yeah, but I will give, like, when you're dealing with multi-million-dollar companies on both ends, it's very hard to come to agreement. I wonder, I just probably just came down to money, honestly, or, it just depends. I wish I was in that room when they were trying to discuss it, and
I wish I wouldn't. I wasn't. I'm not good with confrontation.
I would have been like, you are allowing streaming.
You just look at them like, you want all these nerds to come spend their money in your casino? Let us stream the video.
That's exactly, I think the average age for Yu-Gi-Oh players right now is 27, 26. Last I looked it up.
Yeah.
He just wants him to be the
No.
average age.
Unfortunately, I think he's right, because it's not
Yeah.
bringing in new players. Which I did watch a couple videos this week about the game being simplified, which could help new players. But
Yeah.
it's going to be really hard to get a 13-year-old who'd rather play a video game than can play in person.
Speaking of video games, go out and buy your Yu-Gi-Oh early day collection, if you still can.
CR.
Oh, the
Duster.
video game?
Yeah.
Like the Switch game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switch game.
But there is a problem with the Harpies Feather Dusters.
Yeah, there is.
There is a
little,
slight
There is a
problem.
little quality control there.
There's ink underneath the 25th stamp on the QCR.
Worse than my Mitsurugi card being creased
Nope.
like a baseball bat.
Not that bad. I actually have one on me, but go out and buy it. I still gotta buy mine. But I think there was like 2 new games on there we never got released.
It was OCG or Japanese exclusives.
Yeah, so like if you're a fan of the OG like Yu-Gi-Oh games like that, definitely go out and buy it. It's definitely fun. So I just want to
give
give a
the
shout
original
out.
Battle City Tower.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
which is super fun. Because then you can actually go and collect the god cards and fight all the main characters. Be like, I'm better than Yugi.
Yeah, boom.
Messed up rules. They don't make any sense.
Yeah, but I mean,
But now we have all the numbers from the bottom of the cards that you can just go get off the internet, type in, and then you just gotta collect the cards to buy them.
yeah. So
You don't have to collect the cards anymore.
yeah, so I'm excited. I actually am gonna buy that. I don't have a Switch, but I have a good.
I have one you can borrow. I have an extra one.
You have an extra Switch.
I have
or
an extra
something?
Switch. I know.
What YCS did you win? Who are you, dominant couch and not?
Yeah, I got the air fryer. Chose the air
He
fryer.
chose the air fryer of the Switch.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I
to
already
me.
got 2. Yeah, when you win this much.
Sometimes air fryers are more expensive. It's fine.
I love my air fryer. I don't clean it because I'm not good at cleaning, but
I never.
shout out
clean
the people in my house that clean mine.
It says it says it hits 390 degrees. Why would I have to? Clean
Yeah, it kills the bacteria. Kills the bacteria. I ain't gotta deal with it. As long as it ain't burning, it's cooking.
It's cooking.
Disgusting.
You know what? I used it today. I made me some loaded tater tots. That's it. Next topic.
Okay, next. So overall, I don't think there's gonna be a ban list at this just because of that. I think they got a lot of good feedback from when they did that. I mean, it shut down the stream because so many people were jumping on. So, but
Tachyon 14th. Nothing on the 15th. Banless Sunday the 15th.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Following week, YCS. Everybody's pissed.
Yeah, I'd be a little upset. I'd be a little livid.
Oh, what? I'm not going.
All the Rizio players have to go buy tachyons because Bonfire gets blended into one.
I feel like if you're going to that event, you're already planning on buying tachyons.
That is also fair.
That's fair.
Unless you're like a Mermail player and they just like limit Dragoons again. That would be sick. I hate that deck.
What?
Mermail. Can we talk about how Pure Fire King won an event? And then next event, Mermail won.
Yeah, it is.
What year is it, guys? What year is it? That's crazy.
Back to 2012, baby.
Dude, I
Yep.
can't remember what day it is half the time.
Yeah.
I almost lost a Mermail today. That was really scary.
I feel like you should have.
I don't know. I drew double Imperm, Valor, and Charmy.
Yeah, okay. Maybe he's just better. He sacks you
I
whenever
don't
you
know,
play
man.
against him.
Sometimes Mermaid just plays through his stuff because
Dude.
everything gets sent as cost because it's old style, and then the cost I'll give you advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they resolve Dragoons 5 times in that deck sometimes. Isn't that ridiculous?
It's beautiful.
The Clay, I hate that card. I hate that card.
Which one?
The one that,
Moon and Glacia?
yeah.
The one that hand rips you for 2? After they minstreled you for 1 and looked at your hand?
Yep.
Now you have 2 cards.
Yeah, that card really is unhealthy for the game and probably should get just E-banned. And I think Mermail could be...
I miss E-bands. I really miss E-bands sometimes because when there was a big problem in the game, it would hit.
Unfortunately, that big problem is being overlooked because other decks are just outperforming it numbers-wise.
Yeah.
And because the core for Rizio is cheaper than the core for Mermail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to be rich. You have to be rich to play Mermail.
No, you don't.
You don't need the max rarity. You can play common Dragoons.
it's the
No,
same
but
thing
there's a
with Crystal
couple
Balls.
cards that haven't been reprinted in a long time that are still really expensive. Like the one Abyss rank 7.
Oh, the one dude. So there's one $50 card and then a bunch of $6 cards.
That's a lot for Rizio deck when the Rizio monsters are like $10 a piece now. And everything else is common.
No, Sword's the only one that's 10. The other ones are like 17, 20.
Damn, Sword gets
But
low.
Detonators got bought out. Did you guys see
I
that?
did
They're
not
like
see that.
7s for normals. QCRs are like 150. CRs are like 70.
CR's the
I
best
mean,
looking
people
one.
are needing their cards for Vegas.
My Alti Dia Bellstars I was invested in went up too.
Hmm.
If you ever need cards, Cocoa Puffs on TCG
Cocoa
Player.
Puffs, please go shop Cocoa Puffs.
Please.
All right, let's get into this. The spicy tech of the week.
Do you have mine pulled up, Jason?
No. I'll
You-
grab it while he talks about his
Okay.
one that everybody knows about.
Yeah, okay. Everyone
Not
knows
a tech.
about this.
Not a tech.
I don't care. It's number 67. I read this card and I was like, this is insane.
What does it do?
Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can detach 2 materials from this card. Each player rolls a 6-sided die twice. The player with the higher total cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack until the end of the next turn. So it's the very end of the next turn. And once per turn, if either player rolls a 6-sided die or dice, while this card has material, you can treat one of the results a 7. So you just make your opponents a little bit higher. Statistically, you shouldn't lose.
So what is this a tech card for?
It's the new
Oh, what's the deck called?
oh man,
I'll help you out. It's called Canine.
Canine.
It's coming out with the Yummy archetype.
Yep. So
Lupus!
Lupus!
But I think that deck's going to be a contender a little bit. I think Yummy just blows it out of the water. But that's my tech for the week. I just want to like similarly Calamity lock somebody, and this dice card looks like it can probably do it in there.
Yeah.
Except it's
Yeah.
a light.
Yeah, it's a light. Mine's also a light, but
Yeah,
we won't talk about that. So, yeah, if you don't know, the K9 deck cares about rank 5s and if your opponent hand traps you or not. But they also have this clause, 2 of the main deck monsters you just can't use for an XC summon of a light monster.
Yeah.
Which is kind of random because one of the rank 5s is a light monster.
And they specifically want you to use Lupus to make it because that's like his artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still goofy.
So we'll figure it out. We'll circle the wagon a little bit.
But you can use 7th Tachyon in that deck because there's a rank 5 Chaos Earth guy. You can search for it.
I really gotta look into this deck.
Yeah.
This
You
is
do.
an after Nat's deck probably. So
Yeah, I don't think we're getting it unless they just drop it like in between something randomly. But okay.
That'd be insane.
My card is Chronomaly Vimana.
What's that do?
Vimana?
I think it's a
Oh, like,
Alright, the
floating
first
past
effect
it.
has to do with Chronomalies. Does not matter.
Anomaly.
Okay. It says, at the end of the card, once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card to negate the activation. So I've been looking into the K9 deck a little bit, and Nibiru is semi a problem.
Oh, it's semi.
If you don't hold back like your interruptions, your starter cards, because if they nib you, then you get to like special summon a bunch of things because they use the hand trap. So you can just kind of summon this dude, and then play around nib. But it's a light monster
Does the
and a Chronomaly card.
K9 stuff lock you into XYZs, or is it just...
I don't think it locks you for. I
They-
skimmed. Don't quote me. I skimmed over the cards. I didn't read them that much.
Yeah, two of them do. Like the ones that don't, that you can use for
The rank ups don't though.
the rank ups don't. No.
I always got Azamina Silva stuck in my head as
Get your cult out of here.
Get White Force out of this podcast for one episode.
Not-
For one episode.
One episode.
Not-
Can we go without these little
You gotta get 'em
girls,
started.
getting these teenage girls, getting these spells and traps, and pissing me off?
I only care about that card because it negates Nib.
What card?
Silva.
Okay, what does that have anything to do with the conversation?
You can play it in that deck.
What do you mean? It's a fusion monster.
It's only 6 cards. It's fine.
It's a level 6. It does nothing.
So you can negate Nib, which you just said was a problem.
I said semi a problem. I said if you're competent at the game, it's not a problem.
That's it. We're playing the Psy-Frame cards again. We're done with this.
Bring back Phantoms too.
Shut up, guy. One
Without the
episode without
content.
you, Bell. I'm talking about Memento again.
We're not talking. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, it's been talking with Goblin Biker Doug in the deck. Goblin Biker Doug
talking
has
about
been
Doug.
in the deck.
I sent Connor a wonderful video where this monkey grabs a pig and starts riding it, and it looks like Doug.
It's Goblin Biker Doug.
It's awesome. It's freaking awesome.
All right. You have anything else, sir?
I have a card.
Oh, you have a card.
You have a card. Jason has a tech card. Stop forgetting about Jason for one episode, dude.
He doesn't know how. My card is we're going with Prohibition.
Oh gosh. Did you read the new errata to this? Like, you know.
I only care about using it going second to stop hand traps, actually. The hand trap that's going to shut me down the most is
Why
the card
wouldn't
I
you
wanna
just
call.
play Salesman? It's just better for that.
Because I like this card.
Because
He's
you're
a
old.
boomer. He's a boom.
'Cause I'm
Well,
old.
the old ruling back in the day is like, if it was on the field and you activate it, this was like spell speed 4 practically.
I like this card because you can literally just call Nib and then go, cool, I'm going to play through Nib now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
What if they don't have Nib?
Then that's still works in my advantage. I don't care.
Unless you're FTKing them, I feel like it's not worth it.
Considering all the decks I play require me to get rid of spell traps anyways, whatever. I can send it with ice to special summon.
This is not Black Goat Laughs, dude. This is not...
That's a good one too.
Black
though.
Goat Laughs does the same thing, kind of. Not really.
Not really.
Dude, you're making me mad. They're making me mad, dude.
You gotta get him worked up.
Don't worry, I'm only calling Droll with this. Every deck I play does not like Droll.
Dude, you can call Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh, that'd be pretty good
Can we
actually.
just call Maiden with blue eyes?
I'm setting Fallen of Albaz all weekend now.
No, you're not, dude. In what deck? You're not playing Branded. You don't know the lines. If it wasn't in the structure deck, you don't know what it does.
Does anybody
Because you
know
were
the lines
broke
of
at the
Branded?
time.
I thought Branded isn't really a lines deck. It's just you just make the 5 cards happen and it works.
How do we talk about these 3 decks every episode? And it came off of Prohibition. Alright, wrap up the episode.
Okay, listen.
Todd, you're short still.
Tots. Oh man, he's so.
I
dumb with
forgot
that.
it last episode.
125
You're as tall as Goblin Biker Doug.
subscribers. We're still giving away those Blue Eyes unopened structure decks. Still,
Do you know where you are currently?
we are at 110.
All right. Well, the blue eyes decks are still up there.
I know
500
Blue Eyes
in a
decks, and then 500. We're giving away that Spellground still. So
In 250, I'm putting up the next card.
you're putting up. The
I
next
know
card.
what it is.
Oh gosh.
If we can get to 150, Bean will play Pearly at the next regional.
I'll play Pearly at the next regional if we can get there before then.
For 150, that seems like a good choice.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can do that for 150.
I'm really trying to get him to play Pearly, so
I'll play Pearly there.
we need this.
I'll lose to an Impulse, but I'll play Pearly.
That's fine.
Do we have Fiendsmith cards? Because I'll play like Pearly Fiendsmith.
You should play Mimi Go Pearly.
Oh, dude. I know Deshaun would let me use that in a heartbeat. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. We love you guys. Stay cool.
Bye.